In last week's video, we covered scalping, and after I scalped the lawn at 3/10 of an inch, I was left with this very thick, matted layer of stolons that are still sitting on top of my soil. But I do want to break some of these up and thin this out a little bit. So today's video, we're going to pull out the verticutter and verticut the lawn. So stick around. What's up, guys? I'm Rhett. Welcome back to Lawn Insider. If you also real mow Bermuda and you're mowing at a very short height of cut and you've done it consistently for a pretty long time, you've probably also seen that when you scalp, you've got a very thick layer of stolons at the bottom of your plant or at the top of the soil, however you want to look at it. And every once in a while, we just want to break that up. So I've already verticut here in the backyard, so I just want to show you the difference between what I showed you earlier in the video, where you had that very thick canopy in the front, versus here, where we've run the verticutter over it, and you can see that we can actually see dirt back here. And what this is gonna do, kind of the same thing as scalping, it's just gonna open up that canopy a little bit more to where water can more easily get there, nutrients can more easily get there, and sunlight can more easily hit that soil layer. And that's gonna produce a healthier, better looking plant. So without further ado, here is the fixed blade reel on the bottom of the verticutter, and this is what I'm gonna use to run over the lawn. I've only got the front yard and the side yard left, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to collect all the stuff that gets pulled up with that Honda mower over there, and we're gonna continue to make this pile grow. So let's see how big we can get it. Okay, so we have finished the front yard. Now all I've got left is the side yard. You can see that we've got a pretty good pile of grass over there, but I did want to show y'all how it looks now that we've opened this up a little bit and thinned it out. And you can see that we can actually see a little bit of dirt. And then over here as well, you can see a little bit of dirt. We've really done a pretty good job of thinning it out. Just for comparison, here's a little spot that you can tell that the wheels were going over that didn't get the verticutter go through it. So this is what it looked like before the verticutter for a side-by-side, and then this is what it looks like after it's been opened up. So hopefully that has the desired effect. I know it'll come back pretty quickly here since we're in the growing season. It shouldn't have any trouble, especially if we're able to get any rain, and I will hit it with another fertilizer application. But honestly, before we get green grass, I think I'm gonna cover this thing in sand. So I don't know if I'll put the side yard on video, but I'll definitely show y'all the final product on the grass pile, and I'll see you then. Just wrapped up with the side yard, and that completes the verticutting part of the renovation. And here is the side yard, and here is the final pile from the front and the side yard just from verticutting. And you can say that it is pretty sizable. So I have not made life easy on myself the last few days, and I still am not gonna have time to aerate today, so I'll probably push that off until tomorrow so I can put that on a different video. I've pretty much met my quota for the lawn work today, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up right here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like. If you learned something and you want to continue to see more of the content, hit that black subscribe button below. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave those in the comment section below. I'll see y'all again soon. Lawn Insider out.